Hey guys, so as you can tell from the title, today's video is going to be the hashtag Dear Me video. I decided to partake in this because I got the email from YouTube saying that I should participate, as I'm sure they sent out to many people. I'm not saying I'm special, but yeah, I've wanted to do a video like this for a really long time because I have learned so much stuff over the last couple of years, and there's been a lot of things that I didn't think I was going to be able to do that I wish I would have told my younger self, so I probably could have prepared a little bit earlier. And just, I don't know, I think that things would be different had I known then what I know now. So yeah, I decided that I was going to write down some things. So if you see me looking down, it's because I wrote these things down on a piece of paper. A lot of it is really serious, and I tried to throw some types of jokes in there, but to be completely honest, there's a lot of serious shit that I should have told myself, or that I would tell myself, my younger self. So without further ado, I'm going to start, and if you are unaware of the Dear Me campaign, I will have a little snippet down below, so check the description bar. Alright, so let's get started. Dear me, the first thing I would tell myself is you are gorgeous, darling, regardless of how anyone makes you feel. Now, I was never the cute girl. I still don't feel like I'm the cute girl, but I feel like I have a lot more confidence when I look at myself in the mirror now than I did back in the day. I didn't know who I was. I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't fit in necessarily with anybody, family, friends, whatever the case was. I always felt like a black sheep, and so yeah, I would just tell myself that I'm gorgeous and like, you're good. The second thing I would tell myself is this too shall and will pass. You are not your feelings, and you have so much to offer the world. Don't do anything that's too irrational. Now, most of you know my backstory of me self-mutilating or cutting. I have attempted suicide multiple times. I was in a psych ward for a bit, and yeah, I've had a pretty rough life. I'm not saying mine is the worst. There are people that have it so much worse than I do, but we're talking about me. But I would tell myself that because, like, look at where I am today. Like, I didn't think I would be here. I didn't think I would have cosmetology school completed. I didn't think that I would even be in cosmetology school, period. I didn't think this was a road that I could even go down. Did not think that I would be sitting in front of a camera with over 2,000 people who watch my videos that actually enjoy them and, you know, like them enough to watch them constantly. So yeah, I just didn't think that I would be where I am today, and I'm glad that I am, and I'm very proud of myself. So I would tell my younger self, like, dude, you're gonna do great. Like, just relax. The third thing I would say is you won't find a missing relationship in boys who don't care about you. Now, it's taken me a really long time to actually put a title on why I did the things I did when I was younger. And when I say younger, I mean from ages like 17 to 22. So, and I'm only 24, so it's not that long ago, but regardless, I had a really rough time, and the missing relationship I'm talking about is with my father. It's not there. I looked for it in other people. I tried to feel like there was at least a male figure in my life who cared enough about me to stand up for me when I needed them to, or to just be there, to have a male figure, period. And I don't feel like my father's been present. So I would always look for that in a relationship. I would never find a relationship, and it was just really heartbreaking. So I did really stupid things constantly, and they only hurt me in the long run, but I've learned from my mistakes. And so yeah, I would just tell myself to not make those mistakes because it's so not worth what you're gonna feel afterwards. Number 4, you don't need to be like everyone else to fit in. I felt like I'm multiracial, so I had a really weird time growing up. Not like anybody was racist towards me or anything like that, but I just never knew which group I fit in. And not saying I had to fit in a group, but that's the reality of it is people click up, and that's just how it is. So that's what I saw. I felt like I needed to be in a group. I never could be in a group. I was never black enough for the black kids. I was never white enough for the white kids. I was never too Spanish enough for the Spanish kids. So it was just like really, it was really weird growing up. So I wish I would have told myself, like, you don't need to be like everyone else to fit in, and you don't have to do those stupid fucking things that those assholes did to try to be who they were. So yeah. The 5th thing I would say to myself is say no and speak up. Nobody can help you unless you help yourself by not holding it all in. You are one human and can handle but so much. Now that's really personal as well, because a lot of stuff has happened to me because I was pushed to the side and left by myself, and it just sucks. So I wish that I would have, even if they were pushing me away when I was trying to tell people, I wish I would have just come out and said it instead of been like taking it personal that I'm being pushed away, and I would have just been able to say what I had to. And I feel like I wouldn't have so many issues now because I wouldn't have so much stuff bottled up inside of me that I want to just now let out because I feel like people are open to listening. But that's not exactly the case. But I would tell my younger self to speak up. Don't let shit slide because it's not okay. It's not. And on to something a little bit on the softer side because I am about to cry my makeup off. But number 6, don't color your hair or cut it to be a little hipster. You'll save yourself a lot of money in the future by not needing hair extensions. Oh my god, I was actually thinking about this last night. But I used to have really, really long hair, like long, thick, crazy, amazing hair. And the second that I hit an age to where I was able to color it, I did. Like I was 15 when I got a rinse or a semi-permanent color in my hair and it was black. And then after that, it washed out. I had natural, normal colored hair. And then I was in my last year of high school and I felt like I needed to be like this scene emo kid. So I started bleaching my hair and cutting it a certain way, and it just looked so crazy, and it never ever bounced back from that time. So don't color that hair, girl. Number 7 is wash off your day and makeup. Acne scars are no joke. I say wash off your day because I really didn't wear crazy face makeup until I was probably maybe like 20, 21 or something like that. And I don't know, I just never washed my face every single day, so I always had acne, and then I was always popping pimples, so I have like that natural contour, I call it. And I just have really dark acne marks over here in my contour area, and it doesn't really suck. Like they're not as bad as they were, but I look at old pictures and I'm just like, seriously? Like, why weren't you washing your face? And I was like 90 shades darker. I just looked kind of dirty. It was really weird. Number 8, start YouTube seriously, like now, because you and Nicole could have been besties. Just kidding. But yeah, I don't know. I used to have a YouTube like a while ago, but it was mainly for, like I've mentioned before, me and my ex-boyfriend, when we had our videos up, they're still up there. I don't even know the password, nor do I have the email address anymore that is linked to that, so I can't even go and change it, delete it, and blah blah blah. So it's like a mess. But if you do want to see those in me in my teenage years, I will have it linked down below for you guys. You can go make fun of me. Alright, so number 9. Life is too short to stress the little things. Enjoy them instead. I spent a lot of time upset at small stuff, and little things irritated me, but little did I know that that was a part of my anxiety and depression. So, you know, but I just, and specifically when I wrote that, I was thinking of for my 21st birthday when my mom took me to Portugal. I didn't exactly enjoy all of it because I was in a shitty relationship, or what relationship, if you even want to call it that. And I was so upset that I was like in another country rather than being at home and like, oh, maybe we can see each other now. But like, no, I was stupid. So just enjoy the little things because they really make life worthwhile. Number 10, you don't have to make every mistake to learn your own lesson. Trust your gut. Your heart can be misleading sometimes. That's self-explanatory. No matter how much you think you're feeling some guy, like, if your gut is telling you that this probably shouldn't really be happening, then don't let it happen. Period. And this is not just advice to myself, but this is anybody who is that age that's like, yeah, whatever. But I really need to tell myself, listen to your gut, girl, because it's actually a lot smarter than your brain and your heart. Number 11. Don't sell yourself short. Satisfy yourself and do things for you, nobody else. That kind of goes back to you don't need to be alone to fit in type of stuff. Yeah, it's self-explanatory. Number 12, you'll be okay on your own. You don't need a huge group of people to be happy. That's kind of still the same thing, but my fear in life is being alone, being single for the rest of my life, not so much not having friends, but I think it's me not having like a relationship when I'm supposed to be ready for it, you know, like marriage, kids, like that whole American dream, or what you're taught, a fucking fairy tale. I'm afraid that I'll never have that. But I'm seeing now that for me being single as long as I have been, I've been doing pretty fine on my own, and I kind of prefer it that way at the moment. It would be nice if I could have a relationship down the line, but right now there's a lot of stuff with myself that I need to focus on before I can ever be with anybody else. That's cliche, but it's legit. And number 13 is a big one because I wanted to end it off with words of power. Smile more. You're beautiful and full of life. Don't let anybody take that away from you. You're too important to let a black cloud dull your shine. Now, that's it. That's all that I would tell myself. I've noticed mainly what I bring to the table from my YouTube channel, because with my personal videos about me cutting and stuff like that, or just advice videos, my real talk series that I used to have on here, a lot of people really responded to that well, and I was so thankful for it. And a lot of people emailed me because they wanted to talk, because they needed somebody to talk to, and they told me how me telling my story really meant a lot to them, and me putting my email out there and telling people to contact me whenever they want was really nice of me. And I mean, like, I wish that there was somebody like that when I was going through my stuff, you know, but there wasn't anyone, so I felt like it's my obligation to help those who need help. And I want to do whatever I can, whatever way that I can. So if me just having my email available for you to send me an email and talk about problems, then I mean, hey, you guys have no idea how much you've done for me. In addition to me doing stuff for myself, obviously, but in terms of self-confidence and self-esteem and everything like that, you guys have really boosted that up because of your positive feedback. So that's pretty much it for my Dear Me video. I urge everybody to do this. It's kind of, what is the word? Cathartic, I believe, to let some stuff out and to really write it down on paper and tell yourself positive things. It actually really does work. Like, it's great. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do a Dear Me video, then let me see it and link it down below, or just tell me what you would tell your younger self in the bottom comments. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna go cry a little bit because I'm happy-ish. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow me on all of my social media. It will be linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Mwah! Bye.